me, I decide on the beach before I even paddle out that when that life-changing wave comes my way, that I'm going to spin and go. Because when you're sitting out the back and you float over a wave and a mountain comes towards you, or even if your comfort zone, you're outside your comfort zone is a 4-foot wave or a 6-foot wave, when that thing pops up, you feel unprepared. You get this churning in your stomach and your instinct tells you not to go. Before I paddle out, I like to get in a yes mentality. So I try and ready myself to spin and go. I try to say in my head, yes, yes, yes. When that wave comes my way, I'm going. What it really is all about is the paddling and seeing that wave of your life coming your way and spinning and going. And whether you're learning to surf or whether you're riding big waves, a strong, good, confident paddle-in is the most important part. When you're riding a bigger board, I wouldn't suggest spinning right under the lip of the wave. I would suggest seeing the wave early, so you're sitting on your markers, you're sitting on the buzzer. You see this wave coming your way, and you spin, and you're like, this is my wave. I'm here for a reason, and there's purpose in this. This is what I've been waiting for. And when you're paddling long, deep strokes with confidence. As the wave picks you up, that's a lot of people at that moment stand up. But bigger waves actually, although they're moving faster, they take longer to break. So you have to take that extra stroke down the face of the wave. What I really like to do is flatten my chest onto the deck of the board. I even put my chin on the nose of the board, and that puts your board at a better angle and gives you more momentum. And as your last 2-3 strokes, as the wave picks you up, you pull yourself down the face of the wave. Especially if there's wind coming up the face of the wave, you need to take those extra strokes. It's probably the most crucial mistake that most people make in big wave surfing, is not taking those extra strokes. Your last 2-3 strokes down the face of the wave have to be your strongest and your most explosive. Then, as you pop up, I'm going to do a pop up, okay. So, as you pop up, all your momentum has to be forward, because there's wind coming up the face of the wave is sucking off the reef and pulling up the face. Your main goal at that stage is looking down the wave at the bottom and getting that enough momentum to make it down the face of the wave. Just as you've imagined in your hero moment over and over again, you're leaning forward with confidence and purpose to get down the face of the wave. So I like to hop up and have a slightly wider stance, and your hands must be in front of you. That's directing your energy and your momentum down the face of the wave. And as you're going down the face of the wave, if you're hitting bumps or ripples coming up the face of the wave, you can do this balancing act. It's almost like walking on a tightrope, and the guy has his pole and he's got his hands out like this and he's balancing. So as you're going down the face of the wave, you're doing your balancing act like this. A lot of people, when they stand up way too straight with their legs like this and their hands at their side. And if you hit any bump on your heel side rail, your hips are going to move out like this, and now you're fully extended, and this is when you fall backwards. So you really want to have wide stance, low center of gravity, hands in front of you, and you have that balancing act down the face of the wave. Pretty much all the action happens in the takeoff, and once you make the takeoff, the ride is set. Riding a bigger board, you don't want to crank the turn too hard. You really want to be looking to nurse the turn. So if you're on your forehand, you have your wide stance, you maybe rock back a little bit onto your back leg, and you let your hand touch the water, and with a low stance, you nurse that bottom turn up the face of the wave, and your ride is set. Ooh, anything else? Okay, so big wave surfing is all about commitment. If you commit and you believe in yourself and you have confidence, you can ride almost anything. You may be asking, why would you want to surf bigger waves? Why would you want to push your limits? Well, I really believe that each and every one of us has been given an ability, we've been given a gift, and it is our responsibility to push the limits of our capacity. I mean, I think of some of the best moments of my life have been out there when I really feel like I'm stepping out into the unknown in faith, and I feel like I'm in God's hands, and that bomb comes my way, and everything's telling me not to go, and I spin and I go and paddle in to the ride of my life. I mean, the feeling that you get out of that is absolutely incredible, life-changing, and those are the moments that you're after.